Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, Nina Sachs. Today we're chatting about inspiration. I know how hard it can be to find inspiration for your yoga classes or for your yoga practice. Sometimes there's so much going on in life. We're so overwhelmed, there's so much happening. And sometimes we just find that we're also kind of like caught in a rut of the way that we're teaching or how things are going. And we lack inspiration. We need inspiration. And that can sometimes stifle our ability to get onto the mat and to teach, or our ability to change the way we're teaching. So definitely in the kappa time of year or season, where kappa again is like this element of water and earth, so it's very heavy, very dense, it can be very difficult to have that spirit of inspiration and creativity, where it's like in the springtime, up and coming out, there's so much energy and vibrancy, and we have a lot more of that potential energy available to us. Whereas in the winter time, for those who are down south with me at the moment, the kappa time of year can be a very inward journey, and it is lovely to go in that, but sometimes we do need to have a little bit of spark of creativity for our yoga classes. And so what I'm going to share with you today is the inspiration that I often just head back to time and time and time again. And that is, dun, 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 my deck of cards. I have a deck of cards that I absolutely love. I have a lot of deck of cards, and I only have a few of them here in Mozambique. And this by far is my favorite. It's a mandala deck. Now, because this is my favorite, doesn't mean that this is going to be your favorite. You need to find a deck of cards that resonates with you and where you're at in life. And that is the beauty if you have a couple of them, because then you can find one. But this is definitely the one that I always tend to go back to. And what is so lovely is that by having a deck of cards, you can literally find whatever inspiration it is that you need. So, for example, imagine if you just drew this card on dreams. And the topic is, I take a note of and I'm guided by my dream world. I develop insight and understanding through working with my dreams. You could create a whole yoga class on dreams and the importance of dreaming and the importance of sleep, and how and what does your yoga practice need to look like so that you can step into an easeful, restful night's sleep. Maybe you'll also find that students are then going to ask you, well, I have a very restless night's sleep. What can I do? Or maybe you already know that from past, and you already can work in some practices that can help with sleep. So can you see how having a deck of cards on hand and drawing a card can just give you the inspiration to what you need? Then the creativity can flow. You can create anything from that. But sometimes we just need a little bit of something that gives us inspiration. And that's why I love a deck of cards, because you can literally hold them to your heart. You can say, I'm wanting to create a yoga class for myself. I'm wanting to create a yoga class for my students. What is it that I am needing right now? And then you're just tapping into that level of intuition. And then from there, you can draw a card, and however random and however weird it is, like I just drew dreams for you guys, and no idea why we're going with dreams, but that's what it is. Clearly, if you're watching this, you need to know, or to be reminded that you need to listen to your dreams, or what's been coming up in your dreams. So what is it that came up? Is it that you were guided towards somewhere, a path? Is it that there was, I don't know, cats or dogs in your dreams? Like what were the telltale signs of your dreams? And listen to the dreams and notice. So that is it from me. Use your inspiration, or use tools that can help you create and step into inspiration. Sometimes our inspiration is there and we're so creative and there's so much going on, and that for sometimes weeks I don't draw a card. And then other times, like today, to be completely transparent and honest, I was like, well, what am I going to speak to everyone about? And I was like, go back to your yoga tool, Nina. Go back to your deck of cards. That's it. Inspiration. How do you find inspiration when it's lacking? Draw a card. What are we chatting about? Dreams. What did your last dream, what was it about? Have a deep think about it. You're not watching this for just because. You're watching this because you're meant to watch this. You're in the right place at the right time. Listen to what that dream told you. What is it? And follow through on that. Remember, guys, I am a yoga teacher. There are plenty of yoga classes on here. You're welcome to use any of them to draw inspiration from. Head there. I'm also a health coach, so if anyone is needing yoga health coaching, let me know and I'll get hold of you. All my details are in somewhere in on this channel. All right, have a beautiful day and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next yoga tip.